is time now for the Pair Channel. 11 o'clock news of this late Wednesday night, January 20th, 2016. Good evening, everybody. I am Peter Wiggins. Let 11 o'clock news right there. Top start at 11 o'clock here on this late Wednesday night is in Let's Michigan, where top aide of Michigan's governor referred to people raising a question about the quality of Flint's water as an anti-everything group. A nasty social is expected to be in Washington, D.C. area beginning Friday and principally surpassed those for a benchmark 1922 storm. House New Hampshire. Ted Cruz is trying to shape the narrative of the GOP race for presidency just on Wednesday, but that the Washington assumption is turned over to the Marco Rubio can't win this race and now rested over to support. The artistic rendering provided the California Lunar Technology shows that this view from the planet 9 back towards the sun. The university attacked by the Pakistani Taliban on Wednesday was known for a time figure in Pakistani history of nonviolent pressure and activities who became known as Frederick Gandhi for his advocacy and nonviolent resistance in British colonial times. The Obama administration of Vatican condemned the Islamic State group was a firm, ways in its wax oldest Christian monastery, 100-year-old structure that survived assaults by nature and men for centuries before it was literally destroyed by ISIS. 2015 was the hottest year in record and forecast for 2016 and warmer yet. Suicide bomb in Afghan capital Turkish journalist kills 7 people. Iran's foreign minister says Saudi Arabia is panicking over the potential to reduce tension between Tehran and the West. He is happy for the families of Americans previously imprisoned in Iran and in the U.S. Vietnam's ruling Communist Party on Thursday, but the 8-day Congress that will culminate with the name of the Senate leaders who will govern for the country for the next 5 years. Taipei, Taiwan. Tsai Ing-wen, Taiwan's first female president-elect, could be taken in active reports of the recovered in the assassinated Kuomintang party or political rival. Abuja, Nigeria. Oba Sama Odana Ogaredi, Obzwana King in Nigeria, southwest of the region, died at the age of 101. Beijing, a Swedish human rights activist detained in China, admitted on state television he broke law, prompting speculation he has been cursed. Criminal charges were added Wednesday against a 24-year-old woman facing a murder and child endangerment charge for her 40s. Say she intentionally piled a car into a crowd of pedestrians on the Las Vegas Strip sidewalk. A Baltimore judge on Wednesday rejected prosecutors' criticism of force on an officer with trial ended in a hung jury to testify against 3 of his fellow officers facing in charges in the death of 30 grade. Officials with the Bay Area representatives say they will place all fake security cameras with working ones following the shooting death of a passenger. It is easy to understand why Alaska outdoorsman John Sturgeon finds hovercraft useful in skimming across the Shaw River to get his favorite moose hunting spot in the Yukon wilderness. In Detroit, a major city got shut down. Most of Detroit's schools and teachers try to call attention to the city's public school problems. Harding County, Oregon. The governor of Oregon on Wednesday expressed further disdain for a group that's talked about a federal bird sanctuary in the state of 2.5 weeks now. Detroit, at the Detroit All Show on Wednesday, Obama got a close look at the industry's latest design and technology and held its rebound for the 2009 crisis. First came the Dow's 569 report, which to the downside Wednesday. Then came the rebound rally that trimmed the Dow's loss of the day to 209 points, to which Wall Street hopes was a final watch of the so-called investor capitulation that often. Walmart shows the company will give nearly an all U.S. store employees and not just minimum wage earners a raise next month, and the nation's largest private employer tries to combat a tight labor market and the turnover at the internet. What is Skrill? Let's talk about on Twitter and online streaming videos and interviews with the news media. This is Skrill, a New York businessman, and has shown a little reserve when it comes to discussing independent federal securities bar charges. New York, U.S. oil prices crashed below $27 a barrel on Wednesday for the first time since 2003, caught in a broad slump across the world financial markets, where the traders also worried that the crude supply could last longer. Involved today, Pakistan. Pakistan's cruise missile performs successful flight test. That's the U.S. kind of governs me and not been peaceful as previously fought. Washington, in the early years of the Jurassic period, when the world was recovering from one of the worst mass extinctions on record, a modest meat-eating dinosaur from whales helped pave the way for some of the most fearsome predators ever saw. Biologists say that they have captured photos of one of the most elusive dogs in the world. The photos of the bush dogs, which live in Central South America, may also prove the rarely seen and infected species as somewhat. Brasilia, the case of the babies born when unusually small, has continued to rise in Brazil, while researchers said on Wednesday that they have found new evidence linking an increase in the Zika virus spread about the Americas. More than 80 pharmaceutical and diagnostic companies from around the world are calling for new economic models to spur development of battling union antibiotics and factor the present global threat to drug-resistant superbugs. In the findings of the based on announced that 1 million students in 1,227 elementary and middle schools. So across the city, the first research to establish a link between schools when water dispensers known as water jets and weight loss. Researchers say they are close to the development of blood tests that distinguish between viral and bacterial and respiratory infections. Alright, look at that. New England alerts here at 11:05 p.m. here. In Revere, Massachusetts, state road lifters operate left vehicle running and suspects slowly try to steal a car, but they ended up hitting the building instead. Meter channel news time is now 11:05 p.m. on this late Wednesday night here. Time now for a Trevor report on this late Wednesday night. Let's start you off out of Rhode Island here, where it's looking good in the Ocean State. And we got one accident in Rhode Island here. I-95 in the northbound side connects my Route 146, so expect delays here. In Connecticut, it is looking good in the Constitution State here. And we got an accident on I-84 in the eastbound side in Hartford, Connecticut here, just around exit 48A, where Assam Avenue in Hartford, Connecticut, so expect delays here. Out in Boston vicinity, it is looking good in the highways and vicinities, Boston vicinity, except for a few slow spots here, which is on Route 1A on the southbound side. On the southern field, it's looking good. And on Southeast Express on the northbound side, expect up from Mass Ave all the way up to the Tiverton Hill Tunnel in 93 in Boston here. 495 on the northbound side, we got an accident here around Route 117 here, so expect delays here. Miles back in the eastbound side, a little slow for the Charlton stretch here. I-495 on the northbound side, a little slow around Route 95 in Newburyport here. But the highways in Worcester and Springfield are looking good here. I-8 on the eastbound side, got an accident before the New York Freeway in Schenectady, so expect delays here. I-87 on the northbound side, a little slow around 787 in Albany, New York here. Ever turn back a little slow from 293 to Route 3 in Manchester, New Hampshire section here. But otherwise, highways in Vermont, New Hampshire, Maine are looking good here. Okay, look at that. MBTA alerts here at 11:07 p.m. here. Subway system looking good here. Commuter rails looking good, and on the ferries they are looking good. Peter Channel News Time is now 11:08 p.m. on this late Wednesday night here, and it is time now for a weather report here. And we are watching a snowstorm, but I believe we may get up to 6 inches of snow possible on Saturday night and Sunday. But down in the Middle States, I'm expecting Philadelphia to the shot could get hit the hardest with up to a foot or maybe possibly a foot or more of snow. Alright, 7-day forecast goes like this. Tonight, most skies got about 60 degrees, light northwest wind. Thursday, most skies got about mid-morning grass with a high of 31 degrees. Northwest about 5 to 10 miles an hour, 23 miles an hour. Thursday, clear skies about 13 degrees. Northwest about 5 to 8 miles an hour. Friday, sun skies about 29 degrees. Northwest about 6 miles an hour. Friday night, most skies about 18 degrees. Cold wind becoming northwest 5 miles an hour after midnight. Saturday, chance of snow after 9 a.m. Cloud skies at 31 degrees. Chance space is 50%. Sunday night, snow next to the cloud skies about 24 degrees. Chance space is 30%. Sunday, chance of snow before 1 p.m. Most cloud skies about 32 degrees. Chance space is 50%. Sunday night, cloud skies about 17 degrees. Monday, most cloud skies about 36 degrees. Monday night, cloud skies about 25 degrees. Tuesday, cloud skies about 41 degrees. Tuesday, chance of rain and snow. Most cloud skies about 27 degrees. Chance space is 30%. Wednesday, cloud skies about 39 degrees. Currently at Norton, 26 degrees. The cloud skies humidity 51% here. And seeing a few zoom you out here. And we're seeing some snow flurries north of Estes Hill and south of Sanford, Maine here, and west of South Sanford, Maine here. And that is going to be it for the Peter Channel Local News on this late Wednesday, January 20th, 2016. I'm Pete. Good night with a good positive day. I'll see you tomorrow morning with more report. Good night.